All right, it is that time where we talk about what to watch, and the movie Nickel Boys is expected to be a strong contender come awards season. ABC 10's Mark S. Allen joining us now to tell us why. Hey, Mark.
Hey, good morning to you. You may know the subject matter already. It is a best-selling, and for that matter, its author Pulitzer Prize-winning for the book Nickel Boys. It is amazing. It's set decades ago in Florida. It's a period piece, and often in period piece movies, if you want to watch some of the video, you have a distance because it seems so far away. In this, the entire movie is shot first person, meaning you're that person looking down at those handlebars. You're looking back at your friend on a bicycle. Every scene in this movie is being shot from the point of view of one of the characters, and for that reason, it takes you deep inside. Remember this name, Ramel Ross. It was his idea to do it that way. He is the director of this film, and we talked. Take a look. You have a favorite moment, like 10, 20 years from now? One moment, maybe one freeze frame?
I love that question. I love when Hattie comes to visit Elwood the second time, and she gets to see him. They're at the table, and the crows make some noises, and she goes, because she's just so deeply in conversation with Elwood, but the world is also calling, and she's embedded in it, and it just feels so real. And she does, like, Anjanou does this in every one of her scenes, where she does something that's not scripted, that's not exactly expected, that really makes everyone come alive. And that was that moment. And that also, really enriched Jomo, who was on the camera at that moment. And yeah, just brings everything to another level. I think I remember that moment the most.
Oh, man, I'm just remembering that moment. Imagine, if you will, like you're looking into your mom's eyes as she tells you the most important thing that you've ever heard. This movie takes you there. It makes you feel like that. And the moment the crows fly away, it's breathtaking knowing that that was really happening in real time. Remember these two names. Ethan Hurest, that would be your Elwood in this movie, and Brandon Wilson is Turner. They bring them to life beautifully and often are their own cinematographers looking back at each other. I caught up with the two of them to talk about it. Look. So many actors that I talk to that do theater say that one thing that they miss is just knowing that when they're on stage, they know the performance they're giving. That's it. That's what sticks. And with this, I guess, with those one takes, this is your performance. It's not going to be manipulated, cut tight, anything.
They still cut it. But I mean, because we do the oneer from like one person's perspective, and then we do the oneer from the other. So, but it's interesting because you get, in a different way, you'll get different pieces of the oneers.
Yeah.
And like it's interesting the way it plays with what this film is, like memory, present kind of. So you get these different tones, which is interesting.
Yeah.
And like I get to see it every time I see the movie, like there's a different feeling to it.
All right, we got to wrap it up, so lightning round, quick questions. See this movie because?
Yes.
See this movie because?
It's great.
And?
Because it's inspiring.
As are the two of you.
You put me on pressure with the lightning. Thank you.
Love seeing that because I was one of their very first interviews about this film. I guarantee you by now they will have lengthy answers about any question about this movie. They should be proud of it. They're going to go on to be nominated for Best Supporting or Best Actor, whichever nomination they're going up for. That's the Critics' Choice Awards. It's coming up in a couple weeks. In the meantime, want to take a deeper dive? Go to ABC 10 this Friday at 9:30 and watch Take a Look, a deeper dive into that and Nosferatu and a lot of other stuff. Friday, 9:30, ABC 10, or of course, the ABC 10 Plus app. Back to you.
Yeah, Mark, it's probably rare to see a movie kind of shot in that first person. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
It is, I can't begin to tell you how immersive it is. If you ever want to feel like you're a part of the story, like I said, often period pieces, they're so far in the distance, they're so far past, you don't feel like you're a part of it. This, Jordan, you feel like you're a part of.
All right.